Hello everyone, I'm going to do a little short video on how to put a catch can on a vehicle. The one I'm putting it on here is my 2006 Ram with a Cummins engine in it. I've got a couple of dash 10 AN fittings welded onto this valve cover I've got here. That's where the oil baffle plate is, so that's where I decided to put them. If you don't have one, you can always find some place that's not going to get oil, or try to tap something in there that tries to feed oil, or that won't let oil directly hit the port. So it's got some shielding for your blow-by. There's also another line that's way down in here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that goes down to the crankcase, and I'm going to put that onto one of the ports on my catch can. The catch can I got was from eBay. It wasn't actually half bad. I got it sitting over here. This is the catch can. It's got 3-10 ports. It's got a filter on it. It is baffled, so I couldn't probably even build something for the price I paid for this. I paid like $68, and it's powder coated matte black, which is going to fit in nicely here. I'm going to try to mount it up and over here, just off my master cylinder, just because I'm running out of room, and that is probably going to be the best spot and easiest to drain it. So I'm going to try to do that. I've got some 2-inch cushion clamps I'm going to put on here. They're a little big, so I'm going to drill holes in them to make them smaller and a little tighter on here. Alright, I'm back, and it's the next day. I ran into a bit of an issue with my spacing on here. The way I could put the clamps on, I thought I was going to line up with this catch can holes. I thought I was going to get lucky. I wasn't. I had to make something special to make it work. So there I've got the cushion clamps on. I've got some bolts ran through with some jam nuts so I can lock that stuff down. It's not tight really, so you have some up and down movement, and I didn't really want it really tight on there just because it is the master cylinder, and I'm sure it's going to expand. There's some pressure in it, and I just didn't want to put a whole lot of stress on it. That's the reason why I put cushion clamps on it too. And for my solution on the problem I had with my with the old catch can is I just cut out a piece of aluminum there. Cut a piece of aluminum, ran some holes through it, spaced out the clamps on the master cylinder as far as I could. I still had to take a little bit off, about an eighth of an inch off each one of the ears on here. Did find out none of the holes on here were really measured or anything, so I kind of had to just wing it, and I got lucky. So we're going to go ahead and mount this. I went with all metric bolts on this. I've got they're all 6mm by 1.0 pitch. So everything you can find at a hard store. I probably got about $10 worth of hardware on here now. But it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it now. I forgot my spacers. I got these little cushion things here just so the metal doesn't wear into the aluminum. Another one. Flat washer, lock washer. And one nut. Just tighten it down. Alright, there it is, all nice and mounted. I think I'm going to start to, yeah, she's got plenty of movement there. She can rattle with the engine, and this being a Cummins, it will rattle. So now we're just going to move on and start running some hoses. I think I got my fittings all worked out and everything. I'm going to run two -1090s off the valve cover there, right there. I'm going to loop them around. The one on the driver or passenger side is going to come over to this one, I do believe. No, the one on the driver's side will come over to this one. One on the passenger side will go to a straight -10 I have in the back here. And for the breather that's in the side of the block on this, I was going to run, I've got a -10 that reduces down to a -6 because that breather tube is a 3/8. So I'm going to run this -6 down onto that. I choose to go with a 90 here. I could get it a little bit tighter with a -1090 and then a straight 6, but it kind of interfered with my map sensor here, so I'm going to run it like this and run a longer loop. We're going to see how it works out. Once I get the hose on there, that's going to be the first one I do. And I'll be back once I start lining these up. And I did end up routing this line here a little bit differently. Just put it through here. It seemed to fit a little bit better down here, and so I routed it that way. And I got my valve cover hoses, cuts, and I'm going to go push those in here fairly shortly. And if you wanted to know where that -6 line runs to, and if you have a Cummins, you could also do this. This is where it's at. It's right there on the side of the block. I don't know how well you can see it. It's right above the ECM, and it's got that silver clamp on it, and it's right above the engine plug. Here. Some guys cap it. I decided to vent it just because since I did started venting it, all my oil leaks went away. And that's why I decided to do this. I just got everything installed. You can see the lines all hooked up. And all hooked up to the catch can there. These are push lock fittings, and they're -10, or the big ones are 5/8. The little one is 1/2 inch, or 3/8 inch, excuse me. And it's a Parker hose. You can get it at any hydraulic shop, and you don't have to have these black hose end fittings. You can get JIC and -10 and -8 and all those sizes as well. That'll work with everything if you don't have these, or don't have the time or the availability to get these hose ends. You can also get them at that hydraulic shop. So this is it for installing catch can. Pretty easy. If you have a Cummins, you can pretty much copy exactly what I did here. If you've got any questions, leave your comments below. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing.